Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of BlackbirdsBrew. Happy Thursday and welcome back to the series Witch Life. This month we are talking about change and today, graceful acceptance of that change. Far too often, the standard procedure when confronted with change is to fight it to the death, surrendering only when there is no other choice. Perhaps by going that route, just perhaps, we are making our lives harder than what they actually need to be. Another possibility is that our desire to cling to things as they were is rooted in a desire for the familiar and perhaps even nostalgia of the past, whether or not that past actually had anything going for it or whether it's the appropriate mode for your current situation in life. Experiencing changes often goes hand in hand with a sense of anxiety and even fear. But let's explore another path to take because I think the shortfalls of those directions are, well, self-evident, and most of us probably have personal experience to reflect upon about why that wasn't the best idea. So I think the best and the biggest favor we can ever do for ourselves is to endeavor to see things as they truly are, not as we might wish them to be, particularly during times of momentous change. This means adapting our behavior to match the current circumstances. Not ignoring our feelings, but also not permitting our emotions to make the decisions. And it may seem counterintuitive, but sometimes it can be very helpful if we give ourselves permission to take a break on from what we're feeling, not focus our energies on it, but instead turn our attention to what needs to be done on the practical level. And once we get past the initial shock and hurdle of the change itself, we may find ourselves better able to cope with the emotional aspects. The main thing is to get in the habit of not fighting what has already taken place. Things do not unhappen, and they definitely don't unhappen just because we want them to. And sometimes the consequences of a change are just so final that to continue to struggle against what currently exists isn't just a futile action, but it's actively detrimental to you. Not everything is a battle, or needs to be. Sometimes fighting is a waste of energy, and it just makes us look a teensy-weensy bit silly. So if we let go of resenting the change, then we may see the benefits of that change much sooner, or at least the opportunities presented by this change. So if we're not fighting against it, we are also not creating problems or worsening the ones that already exist. This is why there is going to be a time and a place to give in and get into the flow of things. This is not advocating for doing something that is unethical, immoral, or goes against your conscience in any way, but this is about saying this is what reality is. And with all things in life, change in our spiritual life will come with its challenges, but it will also have benefits. And looking for the benefits that we can cultivate can go a long way to persuading ourselves to accept change with grace and dignity. So those are my thoughts on the subject. Let me know yours in the comments or come see us on Gilded. There's a link to join in the description box below. You're very welcome. We'd be happy to have you, and I hope we'll see you there soon. But that'll do it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.